I just monetized a YouTube channel in 28 days without uploading a single short spam video, no cheating, no bots, no begging for subscribers, and today I'm going to show you exactly how I did it step by step so you can do the exact same thing. And for the proof right here, this is the exact channel right here, and this is called Glider Guy Live. Now this channel has been around for years, right? But for a few years I went completely ghost, and as you can see here, we're going to start the timeline from June of 2024. As you can see, the channel was getting 1 to 2 views per day. I had videos uploaded to be completely transparent, but I really wasn't posting anything at all. I had basically zero momentum. I had basically no watch hours, so I was pretty much starting from scratch, right? And starting from July 12th, I started posting videos again, all the way up until, as you can see here, Friday, August 9th. On Friday, August 9th, as you can see, I was making $0 for the last month. 28 days later, I was making money, and I had this big spike day here where I made $222. See, look, everyone on YouTube is telling you right now to just spam YouTube Shorts, spam whatever you're doing, and you'll get monetized extremely fast. Which, I mean, sure, if you want your channel to die the second it hits 1,000 subscribers, and you don't want a channel that's built to last, then, you know, go ahead, listen to those people. But I wanted a channel that was built to last. Now, this Glider Guy Live channel, to be honest with you, probably isn't the best example of that. I barely post on this channel like once every month, and I kind of just sort of, I just post whatever I want on there, just as like a random side channel. This is just an example of how I literally start posting on a channel and 28 days later it gets monetized. But for any of you that have been watching this Ricky channel for a while, you know that I already run YouTube channels, which I've monetized years ago and are still successful to this day. The Glider Guy channel right here being the perfect example of that. I still post videos to this day, and I pull over 2 million views a month, and it's the main source of my income now. And look, everything I'm going to be sharing today, all of the templates that I use, all of the scripting systems that I use, everything in terms of the packaging, everything like that, I drop all these templates and even more free, crazy good advice inside of my school community, which is completely for free to join, called the Monetization Accelerator. So you can literally copy exactly what I'm doing here on this channel right here. And the exact system that I teach inside of this school community is what gets me channels monetized in less than 30 days. It's completely for free to join, so click the link in the description and let's make you next. But anyways, let me now break down exactly how I got this channel from making $0 a day, not even monetized, to randomly just having a $200 day right here. So first thing I gotta talk about is the niche. I feel like that's pretty obvious, but a lot of people skip this step, so let's just quickly go over it right now. Now this Glider Guy Live channel right here is in a very specific niche. Now in my school community and on this YouTube channel, I teach Faceless Commentary, which is basically the idea that you have gameplay or a certain PNG showing over the top of you talking about a certain topic, and you gain video ideas based on outlier channels inside of your niche, and the videos that they are currently posting to like trend hack, and basically that's how you work your way up to being monetized. Now the thing is with Faceless Commentary and commentary in general, around 5 to 7 years ago, commentary was basically in like one little bucket. There was basically one niche of commentary. It was basically gameplay commentary where you talk about a certain topic, you talk about Logan Paul, whatever, something going on. But now in the year 2025, there are so many different types of commentary, and I've got channels in a lot of these niches. For example, we'll start with the Glider Guy channel. This is in more the kids AI brain rot reaction niche, where essentially if I click the analyze button on this channel right here, which is from the Next Level extension, which is a very good tool that I use, which basically buckets entire YouTube channels into certain niches, making your research for finding these niches a lot easier. If you want to find that tool and a bunch of other tools, head over to my school community, which is linked in the description, obviously. But what this tool does is basically show you the different types of faceless commentary niches. So obviously the Glider Guy channel has like general commentary, brain rot critiques, Roblox critiques, creator exposés, that kind of thing. But then on the Glider Guy Live channel, it's a little bit different. It's a lot more drama focused, a lot more influencer drama. So like the sort of stuff that you'd see on Twitter. All these Twitter pages posting like, you know, Twitch drama, Kick drama, YouTube drama, that kind of thing. That's essentially what this channel is linked around. And to be honest, I don't pay much attention to it at all. Hence why it only has 5,000 subscribers and doesn't pull a lot of views. I'm much more focused on the Glider Guy channel right now, so that's the reason why that channel doesn't really do much. But in terms of it getting monetized, there's a very specific system that I went through. Essentially what I do, and you guys can take this if you want, I teach all of this in my school community. Literally, like I have an entire Faceless Commentary like course right here. Hours worth of content going over every single step that, you know, is involved in making a YouTube channel and getting it monetized extremely quickly, and then having that be built to last, so, you know, you're making money forever. Is I have this page right here, and I have it built for every single channel that I've ever run. Basically, this is a very simplified version of it, but what you want to do is find 60 channels in your certain niche. So for example, all of these channels right here are in the same niche as the Glider Guy Live channel right here, which is this kind of like FaZe Banks got exposed, Logan Paul this, Jojo Siwa, you know, the kind of niche that you'd expect, that, you know, I guess general commentary around YouTuber drama. All of these these channels are based around that niche. And what you do is you highlight these channels based on whether they have under 100,000 subscribers or over 100,000 subscribers. All of these channels have under 100,000, all of these channels have over 100,000. Pretty simple, right? And essentially what you do when you first start off is go through every single one of these channels, you copy and paste their names into the timeline, whatever, make sure you've got your list, and you go through, copy every single one of their videos for the last like 2-3 months. And this is a drama channel, so I guess you wouldn't probably copy 3 months. You'd probably copy like the last 2 weeks or last month, as you know, this is a more relevant based, I guess, niche right here. Meaning topics die really quickly, so you have to kind of keep up to date. All you really do after that is paste this into ChatGPT. So let's say the last month of videos, paste into ChatGPT and say, for my channel, Glider Guy Live, for example, analyze this competitor's videos, title and thumbnail formulas that I can take as inspiration for my own channel. Basically, all you do is you just paste that in, and it'll literally give you a full breakdown based on the title and formula patterns, and just go through every single thing that works for this channel. And what you do from this is you gain about, you know, it'll probably give you 4 to 5 different title formulas. What you do is literally just put these in a notepad. So for example, person/brand just lost everything. That's a good one right there. I see that a lot. So for example, for person brand, you can put like Logan Paul right here, for example. Logan Paul just lost everything. Basically, this AI, which is so much smarter than you and has gone through and seen what's been working for this guy in the last month, has literally just told you, like, use this formula right here. Like, for example, Logan Paul just lost everything. Prime just lost everything, that kind of thing. Jojo Siwa just lost everything. Essentially what you do, go through every single one of these. There's probably 4 of them right here. And what you can do is basically just use these right here. You can use one channel if you want, but what I'd recommend is using about 60 channels. And you might be thinking, Glider Guy, how do I find 60 different channels? Because, you know, obviously I have a lot of channels right here. You're probably thinking, how do I actually do that? What you do quite simply, and you know, I don't know how this hasn't been figured out sooner, you go to the biggest person in the niche. So for example, I know that this is More Pegasus. This guy right here is basically at the moment the biggest person in this kind of YouTube drama niche. Using the Next Level extension, which I talked about before, basically all you have to do is go to similar channels, click the in-depth search bar, click on search, and just kind of let it do its thing. I'll just wait a few minutes for it to like actually get competitor data. And what it will do is go through, so basically right here it's found 88 similar channels. That's way more than we need. All you have to do is go through, middle click every single channel right here, bring it in a new tab, and go through and copy every single channel that's in this little like thing right here. It's basically just found a bunch of similar channels that do the exact same thing. Basically go through, do this for about 60 different channels right here, and then all you have to do here is just ask it again, like, hey, you know, using all the data from these 60 channels, what do you think I should do for my channel? It will give you title structures, thumbnail structures, which is absolutely the most important part. And all you have to do, quite simply, is just do exactly what the AI tells you to do. Pick a title and thumbnail formula, say that that's what you're going to be doing for the first 15 videos that you do on your new channel, and just do it, bro. Literally, that's as simple as it is. And for finding video ideas, it's really simple. All you have to do is use this little number from the Next Level extension and also the Mr. Beast View Stats extension, which doesn't seem to be working right now. Find outliers on different channels that have at least 2.5 times for channels that are over 100k, and outliers that have over 5 times on channels that are under 100k. And pretty simply, you want to be paying more attention to the ideas that come from channels that are under 100k that have a 5 times outlier. The reason for that is because if you find an outlier on a channel that's already huge, there's a chance that a lot of people already know who that big YouTuber is, and you know, maybe have watched a couple videos before and have just returned for this big video. Whereas videos on smaller channels that randomly blow up and get 100k are mostly going to be new viewers, meaning it's probably going to work for you a lot better. For example, this right here could be a good video right here, something about James Corden. So if you're starting a channel in the Glider Guy Live niche where it's like drama and whatever, or Red Alert right here, this kind of drama, this could be a video for you right here. Like, genuinely, take this right now and actually do it. If you're watching this, this is a video waiting for you to be made right here, I'm telling you. And essentially, this system I used is exactly what got me to get monetized on this Glider Guy Live channel. I picked a title formula, I picked a thumbnail formula as I scroll through along here. Some of these thumbnails and titles are a little bit off, I'll be honest with you, they're not great. A lot of them could have been improved, but then again, this was over a year ago. I didn't know nearly as much as I do now, but essentially, I just grinded posting a video every single day. This was around the time that the Mr. Beast situation happened, which definitely helped my luck a little bit, but essentially with enough consistent thumbnail and title packaging, I ended up getting to the Mr. Beast drama and capitalizing off of it extremely well. For example, I was probably getting like literally 500 views per video on the Glider Guy live channel, and then this video right here randomly blew up in the first 4 hours, getting about 40,000 views, which ended up getting me monetized. And yeah, that's essentially it. I go into so much more detail inside of my Faceless School commentary community right here. We're already getting people on their way to getting monetized. Again, it's completely for free. I want you guys to get monetized. Like, that is literally the reason that I have this right here. It is the only reason I have it. The full purpose of this YouTube channel and this school community is to get you monetized. And trust me, I've done it before. I know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not trying to sell you anything. So if you're actually serious about doing it, the first step is joining this community right here. And I'll see you all over there. Subscribe.